Hello. Ways to watch. It's ways to watch. I'll get that on the screen. Discord 6. Oh my goodness. I have to get up to date on the Discord. Sorry if I'm behind on some of your Discords. Ways to watch. Better show up. Where are you? I get so antsy with Nightbot, but it ultimately shows up. I have to be more patient. Did I type it? Is there a typo in there? Ways to watch. That should be it. Ways to watch. Ways to watch. Here I am, Be Survivor. Woohoo! My ways to watch won't work. And I wanted to do the driver. I've updated the driver one, which you can do, but there's another one I wanted to do. Ways to watch. Anyway, I guess I need to get this stuff going. Here I am, Be Survivor. Oh, formula notification. I don't want that. Starts in 11 seconds. Ooh, you doggy. Formula E. Whoa. So I guess mine, I think this is what you did. I think that's Formula E right there. There they are. Mine took forever to get there. Anyway, let's show B's. That's B's. Thank you, B. There they are. Ways to watch Formula E sessions, FP1, FP2, Q, and race. That's where you actually find the ways to watch, but it's rarely CBS, but it's mostly CBS, CBSSports.com, CBS Sports app, Formula E on YouTube and website. There they are. Commercial break in session. Why does this stuff not work? Free practice 2. It says live, but it's not really. Live in 3 minutes. Notify me. Thumbs up. Those commercials that put a bug on the screen, I'm working on it. Driver. I really updated the driver. I added a bunch of words. Sorry about it. I thought of you and Neil. Do you see how I get too wordy? Do you have a driver in Formula E like Degrassi or Verline? Formula One like Alonso, Hamilton, Perez? IndyCar like McLaughlin? Or NASCAR like Logano, Bell, Chastain, Larson, Suarez, Blaney? Let me know, and thanks. And as you can tell, it has Degrassi and Logano. I don't know if you like anybody in Formula One and IndyCar. Golly. You tell me the maximum number of characters and I will max it out. Driver. I am embarrassed. That's why I'm laughing. Live in 1 minute and 21 seconds. Is that really when it starts? 3 o'clock? I don't know what's going on here. Okay, that says 3:05. When's the session start? When does it actually start? It starts at 3:05. Canapino, but I forgot what he draws for. Yeah, Canapino is IndyCar. I've used all the characters, but definitely I'll put Canapino. I love McLaughlin, but I don't. My votes don't need to be in there. Canapino, you cheer after the 16th rank, 16th, except Logano. Logano is A1 in front all the time, but yeah, 16th place champion. Oh, they got a kitty cat on a commercial. Okay, that says live in, it doesn't have any more time. 3 o'clock is when it's got, it should still be counting down. Okay, so I just need Formula One now, too. For the way I did Formula One there is I ignored Max. Max is going to win, and I don't like dominations. I don't like dynasties. I don't like that at all. And then those three that I listed are actually second place, third place, fourth place, but I put them in order of, okay, Alonso is the one I like the most out of them. Neil likes Hamilton, and Perez is probably the one that can unseat Max. If someone does unseat Max, it will be Perez. Alonso can't do it. Hamilton can't do it. So that's why I put those three. Alonso's my favorite. Hamilton's Neil's, and Perez is the one who could beat Max if, in a miracle. No one's going to beat him, but in a miracle, yes. But anyway, they're second, third, fourth currently. That would change a lot. But ways to watch Formula E sessions: FP1, FP2, Q, and race. Stream starting soon on my YouTube live for Formula E, ABB Formula E on YouTube, which is normally the way I like to watch it because CBS does weird things. CBS Sports HQ is different than CBSSports.com, is different than CBS Sports app. Skinner scratched from Kentucky Derby Field. That's old. Scratched on Thursday. Yeah, well, I thought I'm originally from Louisville, Kentucky, so I kind of covered the Kentucky Oaks, which is for the female horses, the fillies, last night at 5:51 p.m., I think, during my stream. And then I'm going to kind of cover the Derby through my streams tonight, which is at 6:57 p.m. And that's for the mares. I think that's, what's a male horse? Anybody know what a male horse is? I know the female horses are called fillies, but I think the male horses are called the male horses are called mares, I think. I don't know. But anyway, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Lived there for 20 years. Went to about 12 Kentucky Derbies, but I don't know what a male horse is called. I think it's a mare. Anyway, a stallion. No, not in horse racing. A stallion could be. No, I've never once heard the word stallion mentioned at a Derby race. But I think a stallion is a male horse. I think you're right. But in racing horses, I think it's a mare. What is a mare? Is that a pregnant female? I don't know what a mare is, but I think it's a male horse. But it doesn't matter. So anyway, no, I have no idea then. I think I do think I do think, and I don't know, but I do think a stallion is a male horse. But I think that's for like movies and wild horses and, that kind of stuff. Well, let me just look it up. What is a male horse called? Stallion. A mature male horse capable of producing offspring. Gelding, a mature male horse not capable of producing offspring. I thought a mare was a baby horse, but I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm wrong lots of times. You are plenty smart. Urgh. A colt is a male horse that's younger than 4 years old. When the colt is older than 4, you can call them a stallion, gelding, or simply a horse. So I guess I've heard colt. Woohoo! I was right. Yeah, of course you're right. You're yeah. Don't type those words with me. I don't like those words. You are plenty smart. Okay, what is a mare? Okay. What is a mare? The female of a horse or other equine animal. Is mare? Male horse is called a stallion. The female, a mare. So I'm saying, I know they're called fillies. I am positive in the Kentucky Oaks last night, all the female horses were called fillies. They are not called mares. But I know today are not. That's right. Colt is the baby. So, and they're 3 years and younger. I think that's the, did you know, does everybody know the birthday for a horse? I don't know if I'm right on this, but I think I used to be right on this. When is the birthday for a horse? For all 3-year-old horses. I don't know when their birthday is, but what's special about a horse's birthday? I guess that's what I want to say. And I think the Kentucky Derby is 3 years and younger. I think it might be 2 years and younger, but I think it's 3 years and younger. So, anyway, I could say this, but this isn't really true. But I could almost say I have forgotten more about horses than I ever learned, than other people ever learned. But that's not true. I lived in Louisville, Kentucky for first 18 years of my life, plus 5 more years later, and I have no idea. Anyway, I think it's pretty cool to watch the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, are the most famous 2 minutes in sports. Although Cassius Clay he would win rounds within 2 minutes. So that might, but anyway, that's what Kentucky Derby is called. The most famous 2 minutes in sports. So why are they showing this? Why am I seeing base gosh darn it. CBS sucks. Did I say that? CBS sucks. Now they're going to get me 3:05. That's in the past. This should be on. And then I get a commercial. They're great at commercials. Wait, what about the birthdays? Oh, sorry. I got and I'm going to butcher this. I'm going to butcher it horribly, but I think I'm in the ballpark. All horses change their age. They go from 1 to 2. They go from 2 to 3. They go from 3 to 4. All horses change their age on the same day. And so I don't know what day that is. But let's just say the day is December 31st. So if you're born January 1st or February 1st or March 1st or, all the way to December 1st or December 31st, if a horse is born any day of that calendar year, they all turn 1 year old on the same day. So, again, I might be butchering that, but something about that. So who do we got here? Pascal Verline, number 1, 100 points. Nick Cassidy, 96 points. That's only 4 points. Jean-Eric Verne, 81. Jake Dennis, 80. Mitch Evans, 76. That's within 5 points, those three. Antonio Felix de Casa, that's Neil's driver, 68 points. Sam Bird, 62. Sebastian Buemi, 57. That's all 11 points between those three. I lost the rest. 11th, Stoffel Van Dorn, 26. Max Gunther, 24. Andre Lutter, 23. That's 3 points between them. Lucas DeGrassi, 18 points. He's kind of out there in the middle. And that went off the screen. So, oh, okay. Yeah. I'll have to use my trusty. I have to how do horses' birthdays work? Horses born in the northern hemisphere are considered born on January 1st. Horses born in southern hemisphere celebrate their birthday on August 1st. The difference in birthday is based on the mare breeding cycle, which is affected by the season. Why? And the question was, why do thoroughbred racing horses have the same birthday? What is the official? January 1st is the official birthday for all thoroughbreds in the northern hemisphere. I knew that was right. Wow, January 1st. Isn't that wild? So if you're a day old, if that horse is a day old or 365 days old, they become 1 year old. That's weird. Track, 21 degrees Celsius, air, 20 degrees Celsius, humidity. It goes off screen. Don't have time to read it. I think I read things pretty quickly. That is so interesting. Isn't it wild? All horses. All thoroughbred horses. I think if you buy a horse and it's your pet and you call it by name and you feed it stuff out of your hand and he's your pet, I assume that horse has a real birthday. But I'm just talking about thoroughbreds for racing. It all gets to qualify for the Derby, I think you need to be less than 3 years old. So that has to be, so that's 2 years old, I guess. Hello to all, starting early, hoping to cover. I didn't cover the drivers. So free practice 2, 28-29. I can't read that. Let me see. Let me expand this. 29 and 29-17. So that's 17-minute delay. So YouTube is 17 seconds ahead of CBS. Uh-oh. Hi. I'm not showing what's going on. Oh, my goodness. What happened here? Okay. Follow live. Is that what it's going to be? Oh, it shows that video. I will not take responsibility for that video. I am not responsible for that video. That's BS. I hope they don't mistakenly get people in trouble that way. So free practice 2. Again, no times. Oh, they probably haven't registered times yet. But I'll probably have to reset that. And the video's not working anyway. It's rotating. So it is 9:12 a.m. local time, I think. Yeah, it's 6 hours ahead. So free practice 2, 27 minutes and 24 seconds. No time registered yet. YouTube is 27:44. TV is 27:59. 10:54. So 44 seconds. 44 seconds ahead of CBS. Too many different words. $10:43. So that's 10:17. 27 seconds. So YouTube is behind by 27 seconds. CBS is behind by 44 seconds. From this isn't live either. It's still no times. Well, the TV doesn't have times either. When do they register their first times? I guess a lot of times coming out of the pit road is you're almost doing in a lap. There's RAS shows something, 2.562. That's the gap. I'm going to wait until it shows on the TV before I reset. It's showing a bunch of gaps, but it doesn't show Verline being on top. Verline team radio. Can't hear it. Someone's talking. I think team radios are the most important things on the commentating, and usually everybody's aware of it. And usually in mid-sentence, they instantaneously stop. But I think Formula E is too small. Not everybody gets those. So Hughes Rast Motora. Verline, number 1. So I guess Set Day Camera. I love Set Day Camera. I don't love him, but I like the idea because Neo is a way underdog. Uh-oh, I'm off screen. Sorry. I hope this is at least showing. Okay. So, any predictions? Who wins Formula E race? Who does well in free practice 2? Who does well in qualifying? I used to know their qualifying format perfectly, and then they modified it a bit, and then I've just never. They used to do 2 groups, and then a certain group of each of those advance. I think the top 4 or 5 or 6 advance to the next. I think it's 12. No, that's IndyCar. But anyway, a certain group of Group A and Group B advance to the next, and then the final 6 go into the final thing. Yellow flag, 24.79, 24.59. Damn, they're showing the camera right on 94. That is wild. It's on the way by. The camera is showing forward, but it's on the way far back of the car, so it shows the entire yellow. I don't know what happened. I should stay off screen. Yeah. Motora and Gunther is 1-2 on the TV. I don't think they're on this screen, but that's a different. They're the same team. I think that's Maserati, maybe. I think that's Maserati. Mitch Evans and Sam Bird now have book in them. Mitch Evans is doing great. I think he's won 2 out of the 8 races this year. Cassidy just went to 7th. But there's a lot of change. I'm going to watch the TV because the changes are easier to see. Tictum went up to 16. So it's Evans, Lotterer went to 7th. So it's Evans, Motora, Gunther, Bird, Van Doorn, Friends just went to 6th. Bueme, Dennis just went to 9th. Yeah, changes are easy to see. Mueller just went to 11th, but it is delayed. I'm 45 seconds delayed. So it's Evans, Motora, Gunther, Bird, Van Doorn, Friends, Bueme, Lotterer, Dennis, Cassidy, Mueller, Vern, Fenestraz, Rast, Hughes, Roland, DaCosta, DeGrassi. DaCosta is Neil. DeGrassi is B. Someone just went to the 6th. I think Van Doorn or Hughes. I don't know who changed there. So DaCosta 17, DeGrassi 18, Verline, Set Camera, Nate, Nato, and Tectum. Someone went, oh, Bueme is at the top. Max Gunther is about to go to the top. Max Gunther, wow, I can predict the future. Hey, what do you think of that? I look right and I'm in the past. I look left, I'm in the future. Gunther, Bueme, E. Evans. Not the yellow. Yeah, these Formula 1 and Formula E, they have like, okay, NASCAR just has a yellow or not a yellow. That's it. So as soon as yellow comes out, everybody slows down and it's oh, okay, he's 18th now. not 16th. This is just a practice. It doesn't matter. He'll do better in qualifying. Nothing. As they say in NASCAR, no one gets paid any money Friday and Saturday. Nothing happens during practice and qualifying. Nothing gets paid on Friday and Saturday. That's a It's not Friday and Saturday for all series. Anyway, for NASCAR, it's a yellow or not a yellow. That's it. It's a red or not a red. Formula One, he better. Yeah. Qualifying, he'll definitely get up there. Yeah, he's 21st right now, or 22nd. I'll stop mentioning him. I'm sorry. It's your driver. I want to talk about yourself. So I'll stop talking about him. But anyway, so Formula One and Formula E, they have these things called a yellow, I think is what they call it. And then they call it a double waved yellow. And then they call it a full course yellow. And then they call it a virtual safety car. And then they call it a safety car. So it's, they've got a lot of things. So there's a lot of not false alarms, but they have a lot of impulsive, someone hits the wall or scratches the wall or spins around and they throw a yellow, but that car is their engine still going and they just turn around and they continue. So there's a lot of quick yellows. And I try to notice the yellow on the screen here because that's the most lot there is. So as soon as the yellow happens there, then I start watching the TV in case it's going to show me what actually happened. And then if the yellow comes off, that means it was fake or not fake, but just quick, So anyway, it's quick yellows are okay. Now it is it's Monte Carlo. It's Monaco. Really tight track. So if anybody is sideways on the track, you almost block the entire track. And if you hit the wall, Motel, they said third fastest, but I don't see him yet. Motar, I like Ido Motar. It says 10th, but the announcer is saying third. Well, quick yells are okay then. Amen, Bee Survivor. I'm getting a little greedy with this video. I'm trying to think if I could get what's that? Casino de Monte Carlo. I'm trying to think about audio, but I better not do audio. So okay. I'm going to go off screen and so I can read the most current stuff. Okay, free practice 2, green flag. 18 minutes and 23 seconds to go. Mitch Evans, Jake Hughes, Max Gunther, Ido Matora, Nico Mueller, that's my driver, 5th, but they don't normally do that well. And Sebastian Buemi, 6th, Sam Bird, Renee Rass, Robin Friends, that's my other driver, but they don't normally do really well. Sasha Fenestrat's 10th. I think he's a low-level team. And Pascal Verlaine, 11th. He's number 1 in points. Norman Nato, Cassidy, Tictum, Roland, Van Dorn, Lauderer, Dennis, DaCosta, Vern, and other people. Set the cameras last, so that's good. Degrassi's 20, whatever. So I'm going to come back on screen. Or is it just automatically playing? The video is automatically playing. Is that what you mean? Wait, can you pause the video of it? Can you pause the video of it? Makes you nervous. I could probably, it is automatically playing, but I think I can pause it. Every time I've gotten in trouble, which is not much, I think I've gotten one official warning, the one. Then I had some weird itties of things happening. My Twitter account doesn't work and Facebook goes blank a couple times. Yeah, if it makes you nervous. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But I'm not a lawyer, but I could probably be a really good lawyer wannabe. And I will challenge that to the end of the earth that that's not my effing video. It's Formula E's video. And I've shown this screen every single race all the time without the video. And they're the one who put it. So I would fight it to the end of the earth. I may still lose, but I don't think I'll lose. I mean, they would have shut me down by now. Although Formula E is smaller, so they don't have a. Anyway, I don't mind. I mean, if I would contest that to the ends of the earth. Okay, just throwing out options. Yeah, thank you. I didn't have. I'll hover over it. Let me see what I can do if I hover. It looks like I can pause. It looks like that the audio's off, and it says live, but I think that you got to click on the live to make it go live. And look at that. It can go full screen. Full screen. Wow, that's weird. That is weird. You can go full screen. Why are they doing that? I wonder if I can pause it, talk about it, and then advance it to live. Whoa, watch along for NASCAR. Got to pause that. Argentinian? Is that a real word? Everybody in Formula E, the commentators, there's like 3 of them above 6 foot 6 inches. And this dude talking, I like him. He's interesting, but I did approach him once and say, "Hey, I love your stuff." You gotta, stroke their egos, especially if you're going to talk to them. But he's good. Jack someone. Finistraz is on top. That's with a delay. Let me go to the live. Okay, I'm going to go off screen. Free practice 2, 14 minutes and 9 seconds left. Sasha Finistraz on top. Sebastian Buemi, number 2. Mitch Evans, Jake Hughes, Max Gunther, Nico Mueller, Sam Bird, Jean-Eric Verne, Ito Matoro. There's a blue flag. Someone going too slow. Ito Matoro, Renee Rast, Robin Franz, Pascal Wehrlein, Norman Nato. I wish they would show who gets the blue flag. It's kind of like getting a demerit. So everybody would like to know who the demerits are. I just noticed this. Out of the 22 cars, 4 of them were in the pits. Now it's 3. It was 5 when I looked. But so, yeah, I guess I would assume all cars are always on the track. And I'm sure they're in the pits quickly, temporarily. Currently, it's Bird, Motara, and Rast. Wow, there are a lot of really slow cars. It's such a tight course. It's so dangerous to be Anyway, I'm back. Driver. Do you have a driver in Formula E like Degrassi, Wehrlein, or anybody? Formula One like Alonso? I shouldn't talk about the rest because we're on Formula E right now. So Degrassi, Wehrlein, Buemi, Jean-Eric Verne, people like him. His nickname is Jev, J-E-V, Jean-Eric Verne. Mitch Evans is a hottie toddy from he's from New Zealand. I love him. He might be Australia, but I think he's New Zealand. I love every driver in every series from both those. Formula E, look at B Survivor. You are a rock star. Ways to watch links. Okay, let's see here. So Formula E, ways to watch. Wow. Okay, that's an automatic, I think. Yeah, okay. Ways to watch links. Oh, okay. So it's ways to watch, and these are the links for Formula E. So FP1, FP2, qualifying, and race. So CBSSports.com, watch live, YouTube.com, FIA Formula E, and FIAFormulaE.com Race Center, which is what we're on right now. You're looking at Race Center right now. And I won't be tweeting much during this session, if at all, but I like this. So let me just read it just so I can see what it says now. I'll be tweeting often during this session, therefore I'll be off screen. Won't see comments. Watching the NASCAR Race Center, obviously not NASCAR. Watching the NASCAR Race Center on main screen live timing. Thanks for patience. My apologies. Let me go off screen to make sure. I think this is called Race Center. Race Center. Okay. Well, then I'll just change that. They're both called Race Centers, except they're spelled differently. So let's see. So I'll be tweeting. I didn't do the tweet. My timers are still blah, 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 blah. They're all over the place. So I think I have 39 or 42, or that was all Nightbot. That was all Nightbot. That wasn't me. I did the right voice inflection, right? That was all Nightbot. I like that. Okay, so what am I looking for? I'll be tweeting. Let me go look for that and change it so NASCAR won't be, I can just say Race Center. NASCAR Race Day. So I'm going to change the Race Center spelling to the English version. Race Central, or, Race Center. So, yep. Oh, the voice inflection. So, by the way, I'm kind of going loopy over this Nightbot stuff now. So I'm not as fine-tuned as I was like to be. Ideally, in an ideal world, this is not currently true, but ideally in an ideal world, if I have a timer set up, I want a custom command setup. And if I have a custom command setup, I want a timer setup. I want them to be replicated of each other. They currently are not. I don't know how to guess. I would bet 30 are the same. And then this has 8 or 9 or 10 more that aren't. And this has 8 or 9 or 10 more that aren't. But the most critical thing I wanted to mention to you is even if they are the exact same, when I edit one, I try to immediately copy it to the other, but I don't always because I'm always. So anyway, like if I do, if you do, yeah, you saw it in the ways to watch. When I did my ways to watch, it was slightly different than your ways to watch. So, I don't mean to do that. I want them to be the exact same. Then I get a little, because one may have my invisible disabilities and the JoeHart, but the other one doesn't. So I'm like, I don't want to erase that yet. But, anyway, I try to make them the same. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense to you to be. Uh-oh, I'm not messing up the timing, am I? No, not at all. No, you are doing great. Oh, no, not at all. I am so excited that you're using Nightbot. You could use it every second. I think it cools off for 5 seconds. You could use it every 5 seconds for the rest of the session. I think it's so cool that you're using it. So I would love to have you use it. That's so cool. Oh my golly, she's using a command that I designed. So that's so cool. Okay, LOL, just making sure. Yeah, so I hope that it didn't make it sound like that. No, not at all. I think you're but anyway, so if I do, I can't think of them offhand. As soon as one comes up, I'll go, oh, see how they're different? But yeah, so like the hi to StreamYard. Like my predictions, I mean, that's way out of date. But if you did my predictions, it probably is the same. Anyway, I try to duplicate them as quickly as I can, but I'm not. No, you didn't make it sound that way, but I thought maybe mine might be throwing everything off. No, man, you're right in the sync of things. You're syncing it up. Evans just went to the top on the TV. That's delayed. So let me go off screen. Yeah, man, keep it up. So I'm off screen. So free practice 2, 6 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Mitch Evans, Sebastian Bueme, Sasha Fenestraz. He's still strong. He's third place. Jake Dennis in the pits. John Ekburn in the pits. Pascal Verline, 6th. It's getting close to where he's supposed to be. 7th, Stoffel Van Dorn. Gunther, Lauderer, Nato, DaCosta, Motora, Gunther, Friends, Tictum, Hughes, Bird. Hughes, Bird, Mueller, Rass, Sete Camera, DeGrassi is up. DeGrassi's the 19th. Roland, Cassidy, and Nato is 22nd. So, okay, cool beans. Yeah, man. But like, recently I haven't been doing a lot of shorts and reels, which is, I was saying I'm going in that direction, which I'm probably still going to go in that direction. But those are usually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Anyway, for me, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is Nightbot. But I 19th, LOL, come on, DeGrassi. He is flying. He is going to get there. It is practice. There, practice people have so okay, ways to watch. Let's so ways, and this didn't work for me. I think it worked for you. Say it's a typo. I hate typing things because mine ways to watch. I hate typing things because it types 4 times, so everything I was looking at disappears. Ways to watch. So that has FP1, FP2, Q, and race. The other one does not. So these, I would like these two to be the same. Oh, wait. CBS formerly on website. Okay, maybe I'm wrong on that. I thought I saw another one that was. Okay, those look like they're the same. Anyway, one of the ones you did, mine took forever, and then yours came up first, and then mine came up second, and I get so hung up on details. Anyway, they're mostly the same. So the timers I've set up are mostly the same as the custom commands that I set up, but not always. And I don't mean to play any tricks. I don't intentionally mean to make them different. So that's all I was saying. So FP2, 3 minutes, 41 seconds. I think I did Formula E. Oh. I think you did. You're right. Right. So, yeah. So Formula E. Yeah. Okay. Ways to watch. Okay. Man, you're on it. That's what I mean. Formula E. There it goes. Thank you. So that looks to be the actual links. This seems to tell you where to go look. So this has the link of ways to watch because it's slightly different every session. Free practice 1 and free practice 2 is about the same. Qualifying goes from, free practice 1 and free practice 2 have about 4 choices, about the same. Qualifying instantaneously goes down to 2 and the race goes down to 1. So that's why I stopped. I'm getting there. So anyway, yeah, I'll fine tune all those. So let's see. So yeah, those are all real and right. CBSsports.com, YouTube, Formula E. Is that the actual channel? I mean, I know that's the name of the channel, but you put the @ sign in it? I guess so. And the FIAFormulaE.com, the Race Centra, this Race Center. I'm getting there. Woohoo! And then hi, while my streams are smaller and intimate, I'll be off screen, won't see comments, and y'all, when you exit and enter to edit, update with Nightbot, Discord, Pingcord, Tweet Shift, etc. Thank you, JoeHart, PwD's. Now there's times I want to go off screen, not for food, but I want to go off screen for, which is, oh my goodness, that's the next one. So yeah, there are times I want to go off screen, but it's not really for Nightbot and all them, but it's not really to tweet. There's this in-between topic, which I haven't figured it out. So when I do figure it out, I hope all three of those commands are the same. When I talk about, this is what I do when I don't sleep at night. Okay, let me look. 53 seconds. Uh-oh, let me go live. Let me go off screen. 5 minutes, seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. It is checkered flag. All the cars can finish the lap they are on. And I think on TV, it will show checkered flags next to each of the 22 drivers as they cross the start-finish line. So currently, it's TV is delayed. So it shows free practice 2, 24 seconds to go. I don't think on this screen it will show checkered flags. So I'm going to go back to the TV. So free practice 2, 15 seconds left. So as soon as it hits 0, checkered flags next to each individual driver, and I'll call them out as they show up. With 0 seconds is checkered flag, so everybody can finish the lap they're on. Currently, this is provisionally, but the orders are Dennis, Gunther, Evans, set the camera, Van Dorn, Buemi has finished, Cassidy has finished. They said Bird finished. There's Bird. So Dennis, Gunther, Evans, Evans just went to the top. Evans, Dennis, Gunther, set the camera, Van Dorn, Bird, Buemi, Fenestraz, Vern, Lotterer, Motora, Tictum, Verline, Mueller, Hughes, Nato, DaCosta, Rast, Friends, DeGrassi, Cassidy, Rowland, and the ones with the checkered flag, 1, 3, there's 6 of them. 6 of the 22 have crossed the start-finish line after the checkered flag. So we still need the rest. I think they just changed 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 8. So Gunther's at top. Mueller just went to 13th. He's done. Sete Kamler stayed in 4th place. He's done. It's going to be harder to see when they add those things. Motora just finished. He stayed at 11th. Tictum advanced to 10th, and he's done. Someone else finished, but I don't know who's done. So Dennis Van Dorn stayed 5th. He's done. So Dennis, Hughes, and Friends. There's 3 people to finish. Jake Dennis, Hughes, I think he's Jack or Jake Hughes. Jake Hughes just finished. They're all done. All 22 drivers are now done. So Max Gunther's at the top. That's great. That's an underdog. Mitch Evans, Jake Dennis, Sete Kamla, Van Dorn, Bird, Buemi, Fenestraz, Vern, Tictum, Lotterer, Motora, Mueller, Verlaine, Hughes, Nato, DaCosta, Rast, Friends, DeGrassi, Cassidy, and Rowland. Whoa! That is amazing. It shows a yellow. What's the yellow for? I think that's a fake yellow. I think they do automatic yellows to test things. I don't know. I don't know what the yellow is. I don't know if it's real or not. It seems like recently a lot of sessions like Formula 1 and Formula E have ended under yellows, which I know people are pushing it to the limit, and that's when you do have problems, but it's anywhere. So what's my Nightbot doing? DeGrassi, yay! Yeah, what did I say? Where is he? So they're doing they're testing starts. How do I do nope, I don't want that. Close. I think I can. No, how do I cursor down on that? I never remember cursor. How do you stream? I don't know how to do it. Expand data. Oh, there. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to read the bottoms because I don't know how to get down. I forget. Every time I get down to this, I forget how I did it. So I'm going to read it so I can scroll back up and stay in the safe zone for me. So 10th, Dan Ticktum. 11th, Andre Lauderer, Ido Matora, Nico Mueller, Pascal Verline, Jake Hughes, Norman Nato, Alexa Felix, Antonio Felix da Costa, Renee Rast, Robin Franz, Lucas DeGrassi, Nick Cassidy, Oliver Rowland. I'm going to do the teams too. So 10th place again, Dan Ticktum is Neo 333, and then Andretti, then Maserati, then ABT, but it's apt. It's someone's last name. I don't know why they keep saying ABT. It's apt. It's his last name. They ought to call it the right word, but they call it ABT. So Tagar Porsche, which is Neil's team, but he likes the other driver better, I believe. So McLaren, Nissan, and then Porsche, that's Da Costa, that's Neil's. McLaren, ABT, I'll call it what they call it. Mahindra and Vision, Mahindra. Wow. So Mahindra is both 20th and 22nd. I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to go back up to the safe zone. So Maximilian Gunther, Maserati on top. That is so cool. Mitch Evans, Jaguar, Jake Dennis, Avalanche, Andretti. Sergio sent camera, 4th, Neo. That's great. Stoffel, Diaz Penske, Sam Bird, Jaguar, Sebastian Buemi, Envision, Sasha Fenestras went off the screen. 11th, Andre Lauderer, Andretti. 12th, Motora, Maserati. 13th, Mueller, ABT. 14th, Verline, Porsche. 15th, Hughes, McLaren. 16th, Nato, Nissan. 17th, Da Costa, Porsche. 18th, Rast, McLaren. 19th, Frines, ABT. 20th, Lucas DeGrassi, Mahindra. And then I missed the last two. Sorry, I'm off screen. Let me go back on screen. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? What's that rainbow? Who is that? Maserati has a rainbow on their front wing. Are they making a statement? Doesn't rainbow usually only mean one thing? That's pretty interesting for Maserati to do that. I don't know what nationality Maserati is, but is it Italian? That's pretty cutting edge. What country is Maserati based out of? Italy. It is Italian. That's pretty cutting edge. Highlights. So what's this? 54 minutes. I haven't been shut down. And last time I did an hour and 16 minutes, and I wasn't shut down. I'm sure if I did full screen, they would scream. Sorry, you can't see that very well. How much? Okay, I'm going to do full screen layout. Does it get bigger? I got a little bigger. This is the highlight of the race, I think, is what they're showing. I mean, highlight of FP1. So let me go off screen here. Let me go get my thing. Select all. Qualifying 40 minutes. Yeah, don't do full screen. Right. It's their fault. They put it there. You're right. Hey, you stop that, LO. You're playing with fire, Joe. Oh, I don't mean so I did full screen layout, but that's for I meant that screen, that TV screen could be the entire screen we're looking at. That's what I mean by full screen. Do you know what I mean? Like the full screen. Okay, when I click on see my picture is to the left and this screen is to the right. So if I click on the three dots, it says full screen layout. So it just gets rid of my picture. So I hit full screen layout, I disappear. I don't call that full screen. I can go off camera and make that entire TV screen my entire screen. That they might notice. But I don't think this full screen they'll notice. Does that make sense? I'm all over the place. Does that stop? Okay. I forget. Was Neil here? I don't think Neil was here. I like to thank all the proper people. Thank you to B and everyone. I really appreciate all your time and support. See you soon. Invisible Disabilities. Twitter 3, JoeHart 901, Ray Great Zambini, NASCAR Inc., JoeHart PwD's. That sounds pretty good. I do not see Neil. Yeah, I don't think he was here. And when I mean here, I mean even his comments that are, 45 minutes. Okay, let me look. So 3:51, when's the next? Okay. It's 3:51. My qualifying session, my session starts at 4:25. So that's 34 minutes for my session. So my session starts at 4:25. The qualifying actually starts at 4:40 and goes to 5:55. So 4:25, 34 minutes. 34 minutes until my qualifying stream. Until my qualifying stream. And that's when Degrassi will shine. No, I don't know. Oh, sorry. You were asking that question. Sorry, let me catch up on your comments. No full screen, but don't enlarge it. Okay. Degrassi, yay! Yeah, don't do full screen, LOL. Hey, you stop that, LOL. You're playing with fire, Joe. I understand. It did get larger for sure. No full screen, but don't enlarge it at all. I don't know. I think it's okay with my picture not on there. I do. Oh, except you're supposed to pause it and commentate. So yeah, maybe leave my picture up there. I do not see Neil. When is the next live? Cool. Okay. Okay, I'll be there for that too. Thanks, Bee Survivor. I appreciate that. So let's go to. Okay. So the same way I'm going to end these things. Oh, let me stop the screen. Wow. Holy moly. 2 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. Hello, YouTube and Twitch. Feel free to make comments. I don't think that's Linden, not Baines. I think they haven't been here for a while, but I'm not sure. I think the Linden, not Baines has petered out a bit. I don't know. I might be wrong on that. Let me get my TV. Yeah. I'll do what I did last time. I kind of left it hovering at CB Sports, and then I let it pause and turn off itself. So, okay. All right. So, Baines, is that you? Yeah, my 3. That's a 2. This is a weird time. Although Baines didn't sleep much either, did he? I don't think Baines did sleep much, right? Baines had odd hours. What is this? 3:54. Baines is in Eastern time. Baines is in Eastern time. So it'd be 3:54 there too. Anyway, it could be, hey, Baines, how are you? Maybe someday we can be cordial with each other. I mean, that's not what I meant. I meant, Baines, thank you so much for your support. I'm sorry that you're not so vocal, but thanks for being here and all that kind of stuff. So, okay, so I'm going to end this as I usually do. I'm going to hit end broadcast twice. Then I'm going to check my 8 streams. I spend a little extra time with them now that I'm doing this thank you thing. It seems to, I know this thank you thing is a little tedious, and I know it's cut and paste, so people think it's insincere. Everything I type is sincere. See you in a few. Thanks, B. Yes, and feel free to go. It takes me to finish these goodbyes and stuff. But so yeah, feel free. Yeah, see you in a few. Thank you for being here. Yeah, and that's 30 minutes. 4:25. But anyway, some people may think these thank yous are not very sincere, but I have to cut and paste, and that's how I communicate. And Nightbot, every word I type in Nightbot, every single word I kind of think of. And my pleasure. Thank you, B. I do really appreciate it. So anyway, so I take a little extra time with these thank yous. It seems to be making a difference in especially Twitter and also Facebook and LinkedIn. It kind of ties it together at the end. So that's why I'm so. Anyway, I'll never be viral. I'll never buy an RV, but I might buy an RV someday. Who knows? So, okay, that's it. End broadcast in 3, 2, 1. So I've hit it the first time. Now I'm going to hit it a second time, but you can make comments until I hit leave studio, which will be, 8 to 9 minutes or something like that. I don't know how long. Whenever I'm done, then I'll hit and leave studio. But after I hit end broadcast now, you can still keep making comments until I leave studio for that 8 or 9 minutes or whatever. So I usually start saying goodbye because when I hit end broadcast, it ends, even though it doesn't look like it. So I'm going to hit end broadcast in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.